When choosing ideal siding for the new siding on my home, quality and reputation were the most important factors for me. I wanted a company known for durable materials and top-notch workmanship. Ideal siding consistently came up in my research with strong reviews. Before making a decision, I looked into multiple siding companies and them. I compared them based on customer feedback, warranty options, and pricing. I also read online reviews, and I appreciated that Ideal had a lot of positive feedback, and not just about the final results, but also about their communication throughout the process. The team at Ideal Siding was very transparent. They walked me through the process, explained what to expect, and stuck to both the schedule as well as the estimate. In the end, I felt confident in my choice, and I'm very happy with how the siding turned out. Working with the Ideal Siding team was a smooth and easy process from start to finish. From the initial consultation, they were very communicative, answering all my questions and keeping me informed at every stage. After I signed the contract, it took about 2 weeks to get started, which I felt was pretty reasonable. Once the work began, everything moved along efficiently, and the team made sure I was updated throughout the entire process. Overall, it was stress-free, and I appreciated how organized and responsive everyone was throughout the project. Huge shout out to Kevin and Kara for always being available to answer my text messages when I had a question, and I had a lot of questions. I'm really impressed with the quality and craftsmanship of the finished siding. From the moment that the project was completed, it was clear that the work was done with care and attention to detail. It definitely exceeded my expectations. The transformation was amazing. It made my home feel like a brand new home and look like a brand new home without actually being a brand new home. The new siding has improved my curb appeal significantly. I've had a few neighbors compliment me on how beautiful the home looks now. It also feels like I've added value to the home, visually and potentially if I ever decide to sell. Overall, I'm very happy with the result and feel very proud every time I step outside my home and see the new siding. If a friend asked me about working with Ideal Siding, I'd absolutely recommend them. The entire experience from the first consultation to the final result was smooth, professional, and stress-free. The team was easy to communicate with, kept me informed throughout the process, and delivered exactly what they promised. Since the project was completed, I've received several compliments from neighbors on how great the house looks. I've even recommended Ideal Siding to a couple of them who are now considering Ideal Siding for their siding projects. If someone had concerns at the beginning of the process of finding a siding company, whether it was about pricing, timelines, or quality, I'd tell them Ideal Siding really put those worries to rest. They were transparent, reliable, and honestly, the results speak for themselves. I'm glad I chose them, and I wouldn't hesitate to work with them again. I just want to give a huge shout out to the local Atlanta Ideal Siding team for making this such a positive experience. What stood out most was how professional and courteous everyone was, from the first meeting to the final walkthrough. It's not every day that a home improvement project goes this smoothly. And I really, really appreciated how organized and respectful the crew was while working on my property. It's been great seeing the transformation, and I couldn't be happier with the final results. Thanks again to the whole team. I'd gladly work with y'all again, and I continue to recommend you to others.